What up? What up? Top of the top. What's good, y'all? What's up? I see y'all ready. Black Barbie, what's up? What's up, Annette? Jamila Fox, what's up? John Shab, Danielle Walker. D. Malley from Cali, Miss Jackie. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Net Stars up in. What up, Net Stars? What up, bro? Where you been at? Shout out to the West Coast. Got my West Coast brothers in here this morning. Good morning, Miss Deja. I see y'all up in here, family. What's going on, y'all? What's up? I had a hectic morning, y'all, but I'm here. Things is getting hectic out here. Man. Anyway, we gonna get into the get down. All right, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Also, hold up. I got a few things to talk about, but I'm not gonna be that long, but it's a few things that's been going on that we've been paying attention to, and they starting to take place. But I'm gonna be talking about Mariah Carey home has been invaded in Atlanta. And we already know on this channel, we've been covering all of this stuff play by play when your boy told you what's about to happen. But I said this shit months ago, and I ain't trying to toot my own horn. I'm just trying to tell people I know what the fuck I be talking about. Because they've been wilding out for a while, but all of the celebrities, if your fence is hoppable, they coming. But it's just the celebrities first. But anyway, Mariah Carey, her crib got kicked in while she was overseas in Italy. Then she spent a little time in New York. Yeah, they went up, the goons ran through her crib. Salute, Wax Dog, Jug Rich. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I'm also going to be talking about ASAProcky is officially being charged with a shooting, and come to find out, it's one of his so-called friends that is pressing charges on him and suing him, and he claims that ASAProcky tried to violate him. We're gonna get into that, and I'm also going to talk about Nipsey Hussle, how he got his Hollywood star. Once again, we got to speak about a lot of fake love that's been getting targeted towards Nipsey Hussle, as well as clout chasers. And I'm going to explain how a lot of people have been trying to clout chase off Nipsey Hussle since he died, especially this nigga that's whack and he ain't 100. He the #1 nigga been clout chasing. And you see his little protege, Game, been clout chasing Nipsey the whole time. Let me get into that. I'm also going to get into a few other things. I'm going to mostly be freestyling today. I ain't had time for certain things, man. I'm here, though. What's good? All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Episode 244. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank you, everybody, for waiting. Everybody that's here. And everybody on a replay. Let's go. As we see, it's getting crazy out here. But another thing we see, you see how all of these older celebrities keep trending. All these, I ain't gonna say has-beens, but I'm just saying the ones that haven't been trending in the limelight. Everybody's trending. I feel like I'm back in the late 90s or the early 2000s. That's how I feel when I be covering the news now. I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? I be having to force myself to put stuff together because all I see is the same old shit. Just keep being remixed. All right. So let's go. Now, Mariah Carey's home has been burglarized, but she is just one of many. We spoke about many of people. A couple weeks ago, we know Marlo from Housewives. We know Vince Carter, the basketball player. They also allegedly went up in Gunna crib while he been in jail. And it's a whole lot of other people that play for the Atlanta Hawks, Atlanta Falcons, and a whole lot of others that I don't even got I don't got it written down, but I was seeing it as it was happening. A lot of basically some of the dudes that was alleged for doing these home invasions, it was a ring, and allegedly they all got locked up. So I'm pretty sure more details are going to come out on who actually been doing the robbing and who all got robbed, but they've been kicking in cribs for a minute because anyway, Atlanta been a home of home invasions. They've been kicking in doors down there. They ain't nothing new. But being that the streets are dry, they picking bigger targets now. And like I said before, when we saw the little baby, when he shot that man on his property in North Carolina, that was the first sign of what was to come. But one thing I say about the baby, he be on point. He be ready to shoot. But he also had a feeling what time it is. And it's not going to stop. And this is going on in Atlanta, which I call Black Hollywood, because for those that don't know, Hollywood is shut down. And most of your films and movies have been being filmed in Atlanta for many different reasons. Also, a lot of celebrities get a house there because that has one of the cheapest real estates when it comes to mansions and still being in a city environment. So that's why most celebrities, they make sure they get their house in Atlanta. But this is another situation where it's a good thing that Mariah Carey wasn't home, because the number one thing in a home invasion, if you home, you might get put to sleep. And in some home invasions, sometimes women get raped. So that's why these home invasions are very, very tricky, and they're specifically picking targets. This also applies to people knowing when you're not home. This also could have been somebody she knows, somebody in her circle. Don't mean it always had to be gangsters and thugs. Sometimes it could be the person you know that feel like they ain't eating like that, or jealousy, whatever, and they know you out of town. Bingo. That's why I already been telling people what you should already know. When you about to bust a move, you don't be posting live when you out of town and all that. Because it's always going to be the dinner thieves watching. So that's what happened. Now, this is still an open investigation. Now, she just bought this crib in November 2021. So she didn't even have it for a year. And it's worth $5.65 million. You know what I'm saying? It's a 9-bedroom house, 13 bathrooms. What's somebody going to do with 13 bathrooms? I don't know. You only could use one at a time. But anyway, she got a tennis court, playground. And, you know, like I said, she was in Italy, New York. She was on tour chilling, but they ran through her crib. A lot of celebrities keep a lot of valuables. Even their designer gear alone, stolen, could make somebody on the street up to 50 to 100,000 just in they designer alone. They got laying around the house. And that ain't counting if they got jewelry, and that ain't counting if they got cash or safe. So people they rather kick in a crib and try to rob a bank right now because it's low risk, high turnover. And they specifically are picking a lot of women targets. That's another catch. They picking women homes, not just men. Now, we know about LA has been going on because we already heard about a couple months ago when Terrence J, when the goons kicked in his crib, his girl was home. And then, you know, they've been doing it in LA for a little minute, but now it's trending on the East Coast. Because anywhere you got gang activity and the gangs don't eat like that, that's when the gangs go into jack mode. Because for anybody that know about gang activity, the gang got to eat 24/7 around the clock. That's just how it goes. So that's why I'm saying a lot of people got to be on point out here. And you got to start understanding that if you are situated in life on a certain level, you can't underestimate everybody around you and the people you call your friends, family, whatever. You got to be on point now, because I'm telling you, this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the beginning of all of this shit to come. Remember, like I said, it's not even wintertime yet. It's not even getting dark early. It's not cold outside. So all of this is going to keep on going on. And at the same time, you see that what? A lot of police are quitting, and a lot of police are not really doing nothing until after the fact. And mostly all of these crimes you see now, the police don't pop up till after. Like way after. Where they don't got a clue of what's what with nothing no more. So that's a sign that really right now you on your own. It's just what it is. And if you're not moving smart and you don't have your security set up right, basically you're vulnerable. And sometimes it don't even matter if you got security. But it's a good thing she wasn't home because they ran all through her crib. You dig? And she might be scared to go back. She might probably sell her house now because y'all know how it goes. Like once somebody run through your crib and violate your personal space, it's not the same no more. Then she might always have the fear of somebody trying to do it again. Because sometimes, you know, they might not get everything they want the first time and they might try their hand again. But this is what's trending right now in America, especially in the suburbs and things like that. So another thing I want to talk about in this department, right? Because I told you these dudes are starving out here. This is something else they doing. Thieves are using cell phones to look inside your car. I'm talking about people that got tinted windows, super tint on your window. The goons have figured out how to use cell phones to look all up in your car because car break-ins are at an all-time high. Car break-ins, carjackings, and car theft. Especially in New York, they stealing a lot of cars right now and jacking. But that's everywhere they jacking. And then some places you got people still leaving their car running. But it's been so many cases of people jacking, stealing, and breaking into cars left and right because they starving out here. I told you these was called crackhead crimes. Crackheads broke in your car and stole your radio and your change in the glove compartment. That was crackhead shit. But now this is a normal thing now. Regular people doing it. Desperate. And guess what? The food shortage ain't officially even hit yet. But this what they doing. So that's why when you flossing, and I'm not even going to say flossing, when you just doing a little good for yourself out here, they watching you. That's just what it is. People are breaking into cars. Do you understand that? That's one of the lowest crimes you could do. It's crackhead crimes. What they gonna get? And for the people that's jacking, because I seen a story where an older woman got carjacked, gun put to her head, my point is, how far is these niggas gonna go with a stolen car? For one. For two, we know they all got fucking GPS on them. So where they going? It ain't the point. Is that you dealing with stupidity, you dealing with savagery, and you dealing with people out here losing it. And guess what? It's all going with the program. All these niggas gonna be locked up anyway. That's it. And they're gonna be locked up for theft, petty larceny, robbery, shit like that. So you can imagine how it's gonna be holiday season. Because a lot of people, guess what? They ain't getting nothing for Christmas. A lot of people ain't even gonna have nowhere to live for Christmas. That shit going on right now. All over America. So I wanted to show you that. So you be on point and make sure you don't be leaving nothing in your car. To be honest with you, you don't leave nothing in there. And make sure you got full insurance. I'm gonna be real with you. Like something I did before. I'm gonna be real. Like a couple years ago in a particular area, it was break-ins going in people's car, but it was a nice area. Basically, like by my mom's crib. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, Me personally, being at my glove compartment, I can lock it. So sometimes I would leave my door open on purpose. And the reason why I did that, because I ain't want no nigga breaking my window. So I'm like, nigga, if you gonna open the door, you can just see ain't shit in here. You know what I'm saying? So I would leave the door open on purpose. I'm gonna be real. And I had to, because the glove compartment was locked. So that's the shit I would do. So if a nigga think he gonna break it, go ahead, open the door. You ain't nothing in here. You ain't getting the glove compartment. Ain't shit in there anyway. But that's the way I would play the game. You know what I'm saying? I leave the door open because I ain't want no broke window. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? If they're gonna go up in your car, they're gonna go up in that shit anyway. Door lock. My thing is this: I'd rather leave the door open so they can open the door, see ain't shit in here. Plus the alarm gonna still probably go off anyway. But my point is this: you gotta be on point, especially when you in public places, because they jacking out here. They jacking. And it's back to school, and a lot of kids ain't getting nothing for school. You dig? And they know that. So a lot of this crime is from teenagers as well. But I just wanted to show y'all what's going on. Also today, Joe Biden is signing off a particular bill to deal with climate change, weather, all of that. But my whole point of that whole law he passing, they say it's going to affect a lot of taxpayers. So a lot of taxes about to go up. It's a lot of shit going on, but it ain't nothing but nonsense. It's a lot of chaos, nonsense, man. I gotta put up a shut up right now. You know what I'm saying? To show y'all that shit ain't a game. Anyway, man, salute to y'all, man. What's up in here? Who up in here, man? What's good? Little Mario, Sharon, what's up? Latasha Jordan. Yeah, y'all. I estimate millions of people will be locked up before this year is over with. Millions upon millions. That's when we add up every state, every city, within every state, it'll be millions locked up. And like I said, those numbers ain't gonna be counted. So let's get into this right here, man. Finally, maybe Nipsey Hussle could rest in peace. How y'all feel about Nipsey Hussle getting a star? Do y'all feel like it's real? Do you feel like he deserved it? Do you feel like it's just people clout chasing Nipsey Hussle? Nipsey Hussle has gotten so much love since he's been dead. And I'm going to say this too, man. Shout out to my real people in LA. I don't know what's going on in LA, but it's like LA just done got super fake. Fake is I don't know what. But I know everybody in LA not fake. I know a lot of people going to stay down and real. But I'm saying, I'm seeing a lot of fake behavior in California. But that is Hollywood, though. And a lot of acting does go on out there. But I'm going to show you something that I've been analyzing. This is what I've been peeping. Y'all see the whole time. Remember, I said that Nipsey Hussle trial was one of the quietest trials in America. And I feel like it's been a lot of games being played. But one thing I noticed, whenever it's time for Nipsey Hussle to trend, other people start trying to trend right around Nipsey Hussle. The same shit. For some reason, every time Nipsey Hussle trend, Game and Whack 100 start trending at the same time. They start doing little shit so they can trend too. I don't see no coincidence on how the Game just recently happened to drop his album. Since this whole Nipsey Hussle court thing been going on and this Walk of Fame, Game is the ultimate clout chaser. That nigga been clout chaser since back in the day. He's still using that formula trying to diss niggas for clout. This shit don't work no more, nigga. This ain't 2004, nigga. He also has been clout chasing trying to diss Eminem. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We keep going into 20-year-old fucking strategies, 20-year-old beefs, 20-year-old bullshit. We know in reality that Eminem is not the greatest rapper of all time, but he is one of the top. Now, when it comes to success-wise, he has sold the most albums, hip-hop albums. But that's not, he's one of the top. But that's my point. That's not it. It's not about Eminem. It's about how Game is using Eminem to clout chase, just like he been using Nipsey Hussle. And people forget that Nipsey Hussle was supposed to meet with the LAPD before he died. But when he didn't make it, Game took his spot. But that's, we neither here nor there. I'm just saying, magically, Game and Whack 100 always try to trend when this man is supposed to get his shine. Meaning, when it's time for Nipsey Hussle to get the attention, they always throw themselves in the news. But that's my point. It just looked like a lot of shit is staged and fake. It looked like they be clout chasing this man. Because guess what? We know for a fact when Nipsey was alive, yeah, he was cool with people. Yeah, he might have been rocking with them, but he wasn't rocking with niggas like that. When you seen Nipsey Hussle and Game going hard together, yeah, I heard about when Nipsey first came out, Game would let him perform. But see, y'all got to understand that shit go both ways. You got artists that are already lit. Yeah, they'll let another up-and-coming artist perform because that up-and-coming artist got clout too to still make them look good. It don't matter. The same way Young Draco was an up-and-coming LA artist and he got killed at a concert that Snoop Dogg was throwing. Old heads through the concert, the young talent got killed. And to this day, his family still fighting that lawsuit. And it seemed to me like every up-and-coming artist from LA that try to come up, either they get killed or they go to jail. I'm seeing the same pattern in Los Angeles. Same thing. But we see these older niggas keep trying to rejuvenate their career. So let me go to what I'm talking about real quick. See that? And y'all still listen to this whack-ass nigga. He's a fucking whack-ass nigga. He's a lame. And y'all still be co-signing this dude. Now see Cadillac Ty see the truth now. He see how Whack 100 flipped on him because he don't respect East Coast New York niggas. But y'all won't get that through y'all head. But who cares anyway? Do what y'all do. But anyway, I'm going to speak my piece because guess what? When you ain't compromised, when you don't kiss niggas' ass, you can say what you want to say. That's what I do. I don't care about niggas' feelings. But anyway, Whack 100 calls out Nipsey Hussle's brother over the Game Drillmatic collab. Now I want y'all to see strategically, the week Nipsey Hussle is trending for getting his star with Miss Laura London, you know, things like that. Now, mind you, Whack 100 spread a rumor, a fucking lie. Said that he got a tape of Nipsey Hussle dealing with suspect behavior, gay activity, fucking lying. No proof, no nothing. And niggas went for it and still believe the shit. But you won't peep the game of the slander. He keeps slandering the dead. He slandered Nipsey, slandered Tupac. He only slandered niggas that are in jail or dead. That's it. He's a fucking hater. When y'all gonna learn Whack 100 is a bumpy, crater face ass, hating ass nigga? When y'all gonna learn that? He's a fucking troll. How many times I gotta tell you niggas that? And he's trying to make his artist the Game pop. Because if Game pop, then Whack gets paid. Y'all don't see the fucking Game still? Niggas still keep talking about blood shit, Pyru blood, all this stupid shit. You niggas ain't killed nothing. You ain't killed nothing. You ain't laid nothing down, nigga. You ain't did shit. Let me tell y'all something about gang activity. Anybody who dealt with real gang activity is never gonna be proud to talk about gang activity. I ain't talking about beat people up. I ain't talking about cut or stabbed a few people. Niggas who put in real gang work, y'all know what I'm talking about, will never, ever get on the internet and make light of the gang life or street activity. But you got to remember one thing. It's always the spectators. It's always the niggas in the gang that never really put in a whole lot of work. These are the ones that always keep the real niggas going. They the one that really keep their gang moving ahead because they always run their fucking mouth. You never heard of a real gangster told you out his mouth how he killed 5 niggas. But it's the nigga in the hood that know what happened. He's the one that's going to say, what? Watch out for him. He killed 5 people. That nigga's a killer. I'm telling you, that nigga right there, that homie right there, he ain't no joke. See, my point is this. It's the spectators and the niggas that didn't really put in the most work. They are the ones that do the most talking. The ones that actually put in the most work, they the most quietest when it comes to that gang talk. I'm talking about dropping bodies. I'm talking about real shit, kidnapping. I'm talking about the real shit that going with gangbanging. I ain't talking about the commercial side of beating niggas up, chasing niggas and shooting a fade. I ain't talking about that clown shit. I'm talking about murder game, nigga. No real gangbanger that been around real murderers activity, any type of attempted murder accusations. No real gangster talks about gang activity with pride. So that alone right there, I'm trying to show you that's a hustle. Because the hustle is, inquiring minds want to know. So people that never gangbang or never was really in the gangbanger life are always going to be intrigued by gang activity. And people who never killed, seen nobody killed, shot, dead, super violated. The people that never did it are the most intrigued with hearing the stories. But the people that really was involved in certain activity, they ain't proud of the shit. You got people still out here catching nightmares. You got niggas out here still running from the karma they did in these streets. And they know the shit ain't a game. But when you got niggas like this nigga Whack 100 in the game, those are fucking studio gangsters. They was around the gangsters. But them niggas are studio gangsters. And they put everything on blood and pyro. Them niggas ain't killed shit. So that's why I downplay gang activity. Because the shit is commercial. It's a fucking joke. But to the people that's really in the lifestyle, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. That gangs ain't never gonna die. That's a fact. But the point of the matter is, any nigga that claim a gang and really put in work is not gonna be on the internet talking about gang activity. Real gang activity. I ain't talking about smack the nigga. That was another set. I ain't talking about cut a nigga. I'm talking about killing niggas. Every gangbanger is not a killer and hasn't killed or even been accused of being a murderer or a shooter. So let me leave that at that strategically, every time it's time for Nipsey Hussle to trend, Whack 100, he started running the clubhouse saying stupid shit out of his mouth. So he tried to say that the brother is hating on him in game. Mind you, he tried to say things like Game been the number one person representing Nipsey since he been dead. He wrapped up his card in Nipsey colors. Nigga, it's called clout chasing Nipsey Hussle. It's called clout chasing the dead, just like you did, bitch ass nigga. So of course, if I was his brother, you ain't using my brother lyrics on y'all shit. Nigga, you try to violate, you try to say my brother was gay, nigga. If I was a Nipsey brother, that's how I be looking at this clown ass nigga. Slandering Suge while he locked up. But he's a real nigga. He's a nigga that always got to put somebody else down and make himself look good. Y'all still run to him. But he ain't nothing but a LA nigga that sit in the crib all day and run his fucking mouth. That's it. So let me continue on because we got proof. Niggas don't believe shit. According to TMZ, however, Whack 100's allegation isn't entirely accurate. Sources close to Nipsey Hussle's family say the late rapper's label, Atlantic Records, was confused by his appearance on the Game's album because the Game tried to use Nipsey Hussle's verse on his album for clout. The same exact time court was going on with Shitty Cuz, the same exact time he got a star, the Game been clout chasing. And I didn't see none of these niggas going to the courtroom. I didn't see none of these niggas putting in no work. All I seen them was slandering that man's name and trying to use it for clout. Because remember, when you diss the dead, if I keep speaking on the dead, that's how I can ride that wave and get that traction. I should strategically, since this Nipsey trial been going on, YG and Tiger, they was trending with what? That little transgender picture. YG put out new music, Tiger put out new music, Game put out new music, Ray J put out new music, all during the Nipsey Hussle trial, and those are all LA niggas. And they strategically put it out, in my opinion, during the Nipsey Hussle trial and during Nipsey Hussle getting all the attention. And every name I just said, when Nipsey was alive, yeah, he might have been cool with them niggas, but he wasn't fucking with them like that. He was doing his own thing. You seen him in Crenshaw. You seen him talking about that marathon. He wasn't talking about none of these niggas like that. So I'm ashamed of a lot of LA niggas right now because LA has gotten super fake. And I understand that ain't the real niggas. The real niggas in the background. I know that. The real niggas locked up and in jail. I'm talking about the niggas that's running around. But Whack 100 always trying to disrespect New York City. But I promise niggas like Whack 100, nigga, you still would get your shit split in New York City because ain't shit sweet. And I tell people, you keep believing stupid niggas like Whack 100, and you keep believing all that stupid shit. New York is never going to go soft. Never. You can hang that shit up. That is the home of strategic killers, all right? Strategic killers. New York will always be like that. Like we had a saying, we don't do drive-bys, we do walk-bys. We've been saying that shit since the fucking 90s and 80s, nigga. We always down Cali niggas with that drive-by shit. Niggas do walk-bys. But nowadays in New York, niggas set you up in a nice twist. And that's how niggas get slumped in their cars and brains put on staircases and shit like that. New York ain't never changed and they ain't never going to change. So don't believe clowns like Whack 100. New York is never soft. Never. Understand that. So my point is this. He tries to make a living, a come up, or dissing niggas. His whole agenda is to slander because these niggas stuck in the past. They still think it's the 50 Cent era. Even 50 Cent be chilling. These niggas still think you got to get on by dissing niggas. And remind you, nobody never asked Whack 100 with a proof of him saying that this man Nipsey Hussle was dealing with gay activity. Nobody, but we did hear stories of people trying to extort Nipsey Hussle family. We did hear stories of people trying to extort Laura London. We did hear about stories of Whack 100 trying to extort people, allegedly. And they was hating on Nip because he wasn't fucking with them like that. All you got to do is do your research. Pull up a lot of activity that Nipsey Hussle was doing with the game of Whack 100 in his last days. I say 2 years before he died, anywhere around that time. We also know they was hating on Pop Smoke. These some fucking hating ass niggas. Game, you're never gonna be where you used to be at. You're done, nigga. You could diss all you want to. That's all niggas gonna do. Diss. That shit is played out, nigga. It's old. Beefing, dissing niggas for clout is old. You get respect now by the work you put in. You get respect on how good you make shit look when you're moving with grace out here. You dig? And when somebody try to violate you, how you handle your business, that's how you get your respect. But niggas ain't been doing nothing but clout chasing Nipsey Hussle and disrespecting his name. And if I'm not mistaken, even Game, nigga, long as you've been rapping, I don't even know if Game name is on Hollywood. But I understand this is also a mockery because in my opinion, and my stupid opinion, Nipsey Hussle was set up. He was lined up for many different reasons. That man was buying back the block. That man was trying to show love to the community. He was trying to rebuild things. And there's certain people in LA probably didn't like that. And he tried to stay independent as long as he could. And he was, let's keep it real, Game and Whack. Let's keep it 1,000. Nipsey Hussle was more successful than Game when he was independent. Nipsey Hussle was independent, still doing better than Game and a lot of other rappers. That's why they was mad at him. They was hating on him. And he was smart. He wasn't a stupid gangbanger. He was smart. He did teach him about health, units. He was on a different level from niggas like Game. Did you see? Let me ask you a question. Did you see Nipsey Hussle trying to beef with niggas? Was he trying to bring the love back to California? Was he trying to unify California as one? Not only with good music, but with economics? Huh? Or was Nipsey Hussle making diss tracks? Holla at me. Somebody tell me I'm tripping. Told you these niggas are clowns. If it ain't controversy, these niggas ain't got shit to talk about. They're fucking cornballs, all right? They're just cornball ass niggas. That's it. Who ride other niggas' wave. I remember niggas to get on Game because every rap he had, he put another rapper name in his shit. Niggas was on his head back in the day. Every rap he got, he always speak of somebody's name. Like 50 told me, like this nigga told me. I was with Nas, and that's all he do. He clout chase niggas' names. Y'all ain't learned that shit yet. And he rapped like he Jack Nas' whole style when he came out. And Game popped off because Blood was trending heavy in New York City. It was lit. Game really got established in New York City. Don't forget that neither. For you clown niggas be trying to diss New York. Yeah, Whack. Talk about how New York City had a key part in Game's career. Talk about that. See, one thing about me, I know history. You're never going to remix history in my face. That's part of why I got on YouTube. Niggas remixing history. Talk about how New York City. Let's rewind it, nigga. When Suge was running around LA, nigga, Game wasn't doing shit like that. Nigga had to come to New York. Because that beef with Suge running California, beef with Dre, because Game was stamped by Dre, and Suge also put out the allegations on Game that he was suspect. But them niggas couldn't run around LA like that when Suge was home. I don't know why these niggas playing. So a lot of his success came from New York City. In a video called Certified Gangsters with Jim Jones. That song used to be our anthem at one point in New York City, nigga. And Game was on the track along with Cameron. You see he ran the G Unit when 50 was the hottest thing smoking in New York City. Then what'd he do? Try to betray 50. Game is a bitch. He's a bitch ass nigga and a hater. He's a hater. Both of them niggas are haters. And just so happened they both Pyru. I ain't got nothing against Pyru. But them niggas ain't pimping in no red uniform. Them niggas is haters. They ain't players. So my point is this. History is Game. A lot of your success in the beginning came from New York City. Who are you playing with? The same city where Wack 100 try to say he don't respect New York Bloods. He don't respect this. But they the same ones that helped Game get established solidly. Because if New York wasn't going for it, he wouldn't be exactly where he at right now. Because in California, he got a lot of hate. And them Crips would have been on his ass too. So I know the game these niggas be playing. It's called use the East Coast when it's convenient. And when you don't need the East Coast, you shit on them. I understand, nigga. But anyway, Wack 100 lied and said that, you know, Black Sam, Nipsey brother, was hating on Game and didn't want to let him get the lyrics. And basically, they try to slick put out an album with Nipsey Hussle on the shit the same week he trending. They tried to be slick and they got fucking caught. That's what happened. Because it tell you right here. Atlantic Records was confused by this appearance. Nigga, take that shit off the album. And that's what they had to do. They had to take that shit off. So yeah, Game streaming right now, but you ain't gonna hear them Nipsey Hussle bars on it. Them niggas are scammers. Them niggas are fucking frauds, man. Y'all still be thinking niggas are real. Who cares, man? Who cares about that real shit? Nigga, I can look in a man's eyes. I know if he killed or fucking even shed blood for before. You did. These niggas full of shit, man. They make gangbanging whack. I'm telling y'all that shit is whack now. Because niggas made it whack. I ain't talking about for the people that know what's in their heart, the people that uphold what they supposed to be doing. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, I call them fashion bloods. That's what I was calling Jim Jones back in the day. Any nigga that try to be the most drippiest blood, gangbanger, the most flags, the most gang talk, the most trying to be fly with gang activity, I call them niggas fashion gangbangers. It's a fashion blood. Those are commercial gangbangers. Because I know plenty of gangbangers that are walking around right now or they're in jail and they put in a whole lot of work and they ain't proud of the shit they did. These niggas are cowards. Let's go on to ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky is officially charged with shooting multiple shots at an ex-member who used to be his friend. He is facing 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. And his homeboy that was down with them, his name was ASAP RELLI. ASAP RELLI is now suing ASAP Rocky, saying that he got bullet fragments in his body and saying he's traumatized and he can't make no income right now because he's traumatized from ASAP Rocky trying to shoot him, allegedly. So once again, as you see, a person who was down with ASAP Rocky, supposed to be his friend, is pressing charges on him. And ASAP Rocky, 9 times out of 10, he is going to jail off this one right here. Because this nigga is going to testify against him. Once again, I'm showing y'all how the streets is fucking dead. No honor, no principles, no nothing. And this man didn't even get shot. He talking about bullet fragments. He trying to get paid off this man. So I just wanted to show y'all a lot of dumb shit going on. Remember when they snatched him up coming off the airplane with Rihanna? But now, look, he might have had a chance to beat it, but now the nigga he allegedly shot is his homeboy, and he's standing on the shit, ready to tell on this man. And most likely ASAP was going to get that time because this happened in Los Angeles. You dig? So it just shows you that you got people that could be your so-called homeboy. Then shit go left, and we don't even know why he shot at the dude. The dude could have really super violated. We don't know allegedly why he shot at him, but that's not the point. The point is, I thought niggas supposed to be street niggas. So you didn't get shot, you got hit with the fragments. So being that ASAP Rocky got money, you say, fuck it, I'm about to press charges on this nigga. And this ASAP Rocky is the nigga that put you on, ASAP RELLI. So I just want to show y'all how all that shit coming to an end. You got to be for yourself out here. Because niggas going to let you down. That's why I'm going to be real with y'all. That's why I don't like talking about the streets. Because for one, the streets is fake now. They're fraudulent. And for me to really, really talk about the streets and what it really is about, the ins and the outs, and some of the real traumatizing, harsh things that go on, it ain't to be spoken about. I could say at this time. That's why I'm trying to tell you with all this fake love, rest in peace. I send my prayers, rest in peace, Nip. Did you, if this was real, look, man, if gangbanging was still real, when Nipsey got killed, nigga, shit would have went psycho for a little minute. Meaning niggas like Whack 100 playing with people's name, he'd have got shot at so many times if gangbanging was real. You dig? For slandering this man's name. The Rolling 60s would have been on that nigga head so heavy. And a few other gangsters and a few other gangbangers would have been on them niggas' heads so quick. But them niggas know gangbanging ain't the same no more. That's why they can say and do what they do. The streets is dead, y'all. Look, what got to happen for y'all to understand that? And what I mean by the streets are dead is not the same movement going on. Yeah, you got, just because a nigga standing outside, that don't mean he's a street nigga. Just because a nigga got a pack or a gun don't mean he's a real street gangster. It's different. You understand what I'm telling you? There's no more principles in the shit. What I mean by principles, people knew you did certain things came with that. When you sign up for certain things, you got to take what come with that. We seen Lil' Kim do 6 months in the feds because she ain't snitch. And she knew who the shooters was. And she was there at the scene. She ain't tell. But that's why I'm trying to show y'all we in a different time now. Where before, people would lie to protect their people. Now, their people or your own people is the ones that tell on you. Nobody ain't trying to protect nobody no more. Nobody's willing to sit down for nobody. That shit ain't gonna happen. And on the other hand, when you start getting money, niggas want your spot. Niggas want to be you. That's why when I was reading a meme the other day, that niggas are just like hoes, because you got niggas, they just want to be around a nigga with money. That's my man. That's my homeboy. That's my bro. And then some of these niggas, they want your spot. That's why when you get in it and you get into it and you doing your thing, the less people you keep around you. You piece up and link up with your bros accordingly when it's time. Right time, right place. But far as all that, you got niggas all around you, all in your business. They know how you move, your household, your relationship status, your income status, your money lined up. They know all your endeavors. Nah, fuck all that. That shit dead. Because we're in a different time now. That's what I mean by it's no more honor, it's no more loyalty, it's no more morals. Niggas will be around you the whole time and want to fuck your bitch. And can't wait for your ass to take an L. They can't wait for your ass to go to jail for a little while. They can't wait for your ass to die. I'm telling you, man, I know how this shit go. So now ASAP Rocky, his whole career could be down the drain for a little while, which could be a setback, all because his own people It's better to testify against him proud too. ASAP Rally's his name. When the press charges, testify, all that shit. And that's his way. He think he's gonna get back at ASAP Rocky, and that's his way of trying to get paid. So I'm just showing y'all this what time it is right now. Y'all keep believing in that street shit. The streets is fake. The streets ain't real. The streets ain't nothing but pavement and fucking yellow lines and white lines, and that's the fucking streets. Ain't no fucking streets no more. Nigga, you can't go outside and make no thousands. You ain't hustling up nothing. You ain't gonna go from no 8 ball to a quarter ounce to a half ounce to an ounce to a big 8 to a quarter key to a half a brick to a brick. You ain't flipping no work like that out here. Stop lying to yourself, nigga. You ain't gonna flip no half, no ounce and work your way up to 8 pounds, not even a pound. Them days over with. Ain't no hustlers out here like that. They out here, but you understand what I'm telling you? They move in a certain way. The streets is dead, nigga. That's why you see niggas breaking in cars, doing dumb, petty shit. They not hustlers. Real hustlers get money, protect the community, and look out for the civilians. That's what real hustlers do. They keep the block quiet. So the money keep flowing and flowing and flowing. That's the real streets. All this other shit you see is a fucking circus. It's a TV show. You dig? That's all I'm telling you. So when I see ASAP Rocky get snitched on by his own homeboy, I know what time it is. Nigga, that's the time we in. That's what the whole 6ix9ine debacle was about, to show you that everybody's going to be telling. Now let me go back to 6ix9ine. Like I said, let's go back, nigga. Yeah, I'm talking to this clown nigga right here. Now this nigga would diss Nipsey. He would diss everybody, but he co-signed 6ix9ine. Y'all ain't see that police move? But people got a short memory, like I said. People forget when Tekashi 6ix9ine was trending, when he was lit, when he was popping. Game tried to clout chase off of Tekashi 6ix9ine, and Game had a back and forth beef. Because anybody that's popping, Game tried to go against him. Y'all forgot about that too, didn't y'all? When Game tried to hate on Tekashi. But now Tekashi and Wack 100 is cool. See that shit? He don't got nothing bad to say about 6ix9ine, but he got something bad to say about everybody else. That's why when it come to Wack 100, I smell bacon, nigga. I smell bacon. That's what I smell, nigga. And the nigga always fucking talking. The nigga is a fucking reporter. Come on, man. He know every fucking thing. Sorry ass nigga. Anyway, man, let's go into the real shit. 55 pounds of cocaine worth $5 million found floating in the Florida Keys. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I would have seen them bricks floating, I would have had to grab me a couple of them joints and I would have had to get paid. I don't care. Nigga, we in the last day. Hey, look, this shit floating, I'm gonna get paid. That's the type of shit I would have been on. I'm telling you real shit. Cause the game is over for one. It ain't no real shit. Nigga, this the last run. And this ain't the first time drugs just happen to wash up on the waters. It ain't. They just washing up. Because people trying to call themselves bringing drugs into America and they getting chased off and throwing the work off the boat. Do you see all this $5 million worth of drugs floating on the Florida waters? Yeah, I know I've been keeping y'all updated with these stories every week to show and prove to you this shit is over with. That's why niggas doing petty shit. Because guess what? Them bricks ain't reaching the hood. You see? 55 pounds. Don't you know? Common sense. Some of that was going to be in New York. It was going to be all through Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, all the Carolinas. That shit was going to be all up and down the East Coast. And niggas was going to be eating off that shit. Just got to be real, y'all. Just talking about the streets. But when you see $5 million worth of drugs found, that's $5 million less circulating in the street. So we hear about this food shortage. I keep telling you, the food shortage is real because the food shortage also applies with the drug shortage because niggas got to sell drugs to get food to feed their family. You get it? So if niggas can't get drugs to feed their family, some families going to be coming up short. And this is some of the dark, dirty, ugly truths of America that I told y'all. America has been sustained off drug money for centuries. I ain't going to say centuries though, but for over 50 years. Because you got to remember, the white people, they were selling drugs first. It's been damn near a century. Because shit, since the 1920s, they've been dealing with illegal activity. Basically, they was the first bootleggers and all that shit. But my point is, you seeing the streets drying up in your face. 55 pounds of cocaine floating on the water. And this ain't the first time it happened. So, being that I know the street, I understand that these drugs didn't reach their location, which means people are not getting paid. And also, the people that lost these bricks, they pissed off. I also told you, which you should know, it's going crazy. They going crazy in Mexico right now. The basically the gangs damn near done overthrew the Mexican government. Damn near. They done basically overthrew all the police. So I'm just showing you what's going on. This when you see this right here, this all applies to the shortage. And it's called people not going to be able to eat because they ain't going to be getting that fast money. I told you, these are the bricks that was paying people rent, car notes, bills, all of that. It's sad. It's nasty, but it's the truth. Now, once again, I want you to understand how the cocaine is getting captured, but somehow the fentanyl is all over the place. Y'all saw what I posted in the community section yesterday with the fentanyl, how they said it's killing all of the people in America. And they said it's directly from China. They said they told you outright. That was a Newsweek article. They know where it's coming from. And then they told you that most of the people from 25 to 50 to 44 are overdosing at a high rate. But the overdoses that's happening is one of the quietest things in America right now. And the article was telling you, like I said, how more people are dying from overdoses than gun violence, than vehicular homicides. It's just that I told you a lot of these overdoses, the family is just saying, oh, the person just died. They had a heart attack. They had diabetes. No, people are ODing left and right. So I just wanted to show y'all what's going on. The cocaine's getting stopped, but the fentanyl is moving full speed ahead. Because you can't die from sniffing cocaine, but you can die from sniffing some fentanyl real quick. You dig? Warfare, like I said. And remember, at one point, cocaine was America's favorite drug. It was a rich man's drug. And only the celebrities had the money for cocaine and rich people. It was never a poor man's drug. But now that they done doing cocaine, like I said, they done flipping all the drugs. They done built banks and Fortune 500 companies off getting dirty money in the 70s, 60s, and 80s. Now they clean their hands. So they don't need the drugs no more. A lot of them that was cokeheads in the 80s, 90s, they cleaned their life up. So my point is, they don't care about these drugs no more. But they do care about that fentanyl moving in America. So all you gotta do is peep the flow. Peep the flow. The flow never lies. Follow the money. All right, let's go. Now look. Y'all know I cover bad parenting and piece of shit parents and how a lot of parents are losing their fucking mind and a lot of parents are being fucking stupid and these babies are dying left and right. I had to take a break from that shit for about a month. We done heard babies dying in a hotel with their parents. Mothers killing their kids. Fathers killing their kids. Beating their kids to death. Literally beating them to death. We hear about all this fuck shit. But this is what's going on in America. I told y'all what's really going on. Chaos. So this woman right here, they locked her ass up at the funeral service because her baby died in a bathtub. Just a couple of months old. And I'm tired of these stupid ass bitches. I'm being real with y'all. I'm not talking about the good women. I'm not talking about the queens. I'm not talking about the good mothers. I'm talking about stupid bitches having kids. She just had this kid, not even a year. And the baby died in the bathtub. So who the fuck gonna leave a baby in a bathtub? And look what's on her chest. That's what really pissed me off about this picture. She got the nerve to have a tattoo say blessed on her chest. Blessed. Also, that's another thing. We in a time where people crown themselves as being blessed. Bitch, how you blessed if your child just died in the tub? You fucking cursed. You ain't blessed. Blessed by who? You ain't even blessed with common sense to know don't leave the baby in the tub. And hopefully this bitch wasn't on the phone or doing some stupid shit, but it don't matter. They locked her stupid ass up. They were saying she might have killed the baby on purpose. Because some women got their priorities fucked up. They think it's about them and not the child. Therefore, they have a bad karma on themselves. Blessed on her chest. How the fuck are you blessed? And she's so blessed, she had a tattoo on her. See that? When you know you're blessed, you ain't got a tattoo on you. And I'm not knocking nobody that got a blessed tattoo. But some people need to get cursed tatted on their ass. Put cursed on your body. Because a lot of people fucking curse. What's the opposite of blessed? Cursed. What's cursed? When shit always just fucked up happening to you. Shit fucked up always just go your... Shit don't never go your way. You just fucking cursed. And some curses people bring on themselves. And sometimes when you curse, you can remove the curse off you. But some people, they don't know how to do it. And they remain cursed. Blessed. Big as hell on her chest. How is she blessed? Her child died. You see what I'm saying? It's a harsh reality, y'all. Of bitches calling themselves blessed, and meanwhile, their children dying out here. See what I'm telling you? Left that little baby in a tub. Who the fuck does stupid shit like that? That baby was still small enough to be wiped down. You get what I'm saying? I'm showing y'all, man. People losing their fucking marbles out here. I'm showing you. And most of these people are the people you think your brothers and sisters. I told you about all that black people shit. Don't put me in the category with no black people. Black people now are doing savage ass shit. Remember Black and Proud? What's so proud to be black right now? What is so proud to be black? Somebody tell me in the chat. Somebody tell me in the comment. What? I'm being real. What are black people doing right now to be proud of? And I'm gonna wait. And I'm not talking about melanated people. I'm not talking about melanated people. I'm not talking about the people that's in tune with what's really going on. I'm talking about what is it proud to be black, to be black. What's so fucking proud of that right now? All I see is fuckery, fuck shit, this everything just fucking chaotic and just disgusting. That's what I see. So I don't see myself coming together with none of these people. That's why I told y'all I got my own people. You better create your own family. I told you that. Yeah, you better create your own community on the internet somewhere. Ain't no community out in the world. That shit is dead. So I just want to show y'all how a so-called mother could be so fucking stupid to leave a baby unattended in the tub. And then try to go to the funeral, all the procedures, like nothing was going to happen to her stupid ass. Her ass locked up now. May that baby rest in peace. I'm going to say it again. If you know for a fact you're not trying to be a real parent, don't have no fucking kids. Find you another way to get some money. All right? It's called a fucking job. I can't be no more blunt than that. I don't care. Because like I said, if I say certain shit and you get mad because it's probably because I'm talking to you. If the shit I say don't apply to you, you shouldn't pay me no mind at all. But somebody got to say this shit because it's out of control. I used to know, what up, Yak? I used to know 2 dirtbag chicks that smother their babies talking about crib, that shit, but it turned out they couldn't get the dude they was fucking. I know you're talking about. Basically, they smothered their baby talking about it was crib death. But they did it to get back at the dude. That's what I'm saying. Some bitches are grimy. And it's a lot of bitches, they get drunk and fucking high and had a baby in the bed because they too cheap to get a fucking crib. And a lot of mothers kill their baby by rolling over their baby by mistake, drunk and fucking high. I know somebody that did that shit a couple months ago. So I know what I'm talking about. And it always happened to be piece of shit motherfuckers. Killing their own kids. So how is she blessed, y'all? How is she blessed? How is she blessed? Come on, man. That's another term that's just used lightly. I'm blessed. Like, same thing. I'm real. Fuck out of here, man. You see how many cliches we got now? So many different cliches. Yep. That's exactly how it is. Once the man leaves, they don't want the baby anymore. Yes, that happens a lot. Yes, that happens a lot. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The shit is sick. And stop having a baby with a nigga because you think that's gonna keep a nigga. That's the oldest shit in the fucking book. That shit don't work neither. You got chicks still getting pregnant thinking they're gonna keep a nigga. That shit don't work. Man, that shit crazy, man. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm about to keep it pushing. What up, Rondell? I ain't got time for that shit, man. Yep, a chick in Pennsylvania killed her 6-day-old falling asleep breastfeeding because she was high smothering them. Exactly, man. That shit going a lot, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's so many things that go on that's going on right now, trending. It happened like every other day, once a week, everywhere. But they don't talk about that shit. That's why they keep saying that we fucking crazy. That's why they say black people are mentally fucking stupid. Why? Because they'll roll over their own baby instead of buying a fucking crib. Because they want to get high and smoke gas. They don't want to take that money and fuck up their weed money to get a crib. No, they want to put the baby in the bed. Stupid shit. Telling you, man, all the stupid ass ways we got that, nigga, that shit got to change. But guess what? It is what it is. I ain't got time for that shit. But I'm just telling people, I'm speaking to the people that you know, don't know no better and learning, might be parents for the first time. You got to be on point. Once you have a child, it ain't about you no more. All right? You can still do you, but you got to sneak do you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's about the child first, then you got to do you whenever you can. But it's about the child. That's just what it is. So if you ain't willing to put that work in, don't have no fucking child. It's the same way. I'm going to break it down to the layman's fucking terms. If I don't want to do lives and I don't feel like doing this YouTube shit, I shouldn't have a fucking channel. It's that simple. Don't have a fucking kid if you ain't trying to be 100% parent. You got books, you got counseling, you got so many ways to learn how to be a parent. But see, she looked to me like one of them chicks that's more worried about getting her hair done and looking cute and posting on the gram and shit like that than a baby in a tub. I'm stereotyping her dumb ass. Yes, I am. Because we know it's no excuse for having that little baby in no tub. Dumb shit. And I'm sick of it. Because you know why? Remember, the children are the future. But if all these children dying, what the future looking like? And then the other children, a lot of them, they going to jail. So what the future looking like? All right then. So that's why I be pissed with shit like this. Because I told you, why you always worried about what white supremacists going to do to you, nigga, you out here killing your own people. And they ain't got to do shit. And they love to see the future die. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Niggas got to get their priorities in order. But guess what, y'all? It might be a little bit too late for all of that. That's all I'm saying. But look, my number one thing that pissed me off on her chest, blessed. Biggest hell on her chest, blessed. How the fuck are you blessed? People need to stop playing their bullshit. Stop trying to crown yourself. All right? If you blessed by God, God ain't going to tell you to get no tattoo and tell everybody you blessed. I'll leave it at that. Because I ain't never seen a motherfucker with a tattoo that said cursed. And a lot of y'all are cursed. I'm going to just leave it at that. You dig? And that's enough of that hoe. That's what she is. Now let's get into this right here. Yeah, I'm a little turned today. I told you my day, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot to do today. I got things going on in real life. But we neither here nor there. I'm good. I'm straight. But sometimes people just don't understand certain shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this male flight attendant caught monkeypox. He said he caught it from a dirty hotel or on an airplane. Now, you know I had to bring the story up because you know what your boy been saying already. I see. What up, Rhonda? I see you up here too. We was talking about this. Now let's check it out. Now listen. Ha ha ha. Now remember when they said, now mind you, they said the first was with gay men, then they said it's for men spreading it, then they said you only can get it through sex. Remember that? And I said, what the fuck I say? Part of my cursing, right? Remember, I said I don't believe shit they say. In my opinion, you can get that shit anyway. I don't listen to shit they say. Now look what happened. The CDC states that monkeypox can spread through direct contact or by touching objects, including fabrics and surfaces, door handles, doorknobs, public stores, products on the shelf, shit like that. Surfaces used by someone who is infected. So now they're telling you monkeypox can spread through people touching shit. But guess what? As soon as they said it, that's how I automatically looked at it. I don't listen to shit they say. Whatever they say, I look at it opposite. I look at it all around the board. Now, mind you, this man is gay. He is gay. You can see from his picture he gay. But that ain't the point. He said out his own, he said he didn't get it from being gay. He outright admit he's gay, but he said he got it from either the airplane, from somebody on the airplane, or sleeping in a dirty hotel. Because if you know about stewardess or whatever, flight attendants, should I say, they got to do a lot of sleeping in hotels. And he caught it. He got it. So now we see it's black and white. Also, the CDC, they going back to the drawing board saying they don't want to call it monkeypox no more because they've been getting flack about certain racial behavior. Y'all remember when I said that monkeypox is applying to niggas because they call niggas monkeys? But now they understand that people getting hit. Like, what y'all trying to say? It's just a black thing? Oh, now the CDC backpedaling. Now they saying they can spread through direct contact. But I already believe that from the beginning. Because when you're dealing with germ warfare, disease, man, that shit can happen anyway. And I already said what? We already spoke about what? The plagues. The plagues go along with the famine. So it ain't no coincidence we keep hearing about starvation and fucking disease. That's plague and famine. That's what's going on right now, y'all. Do you see it? Or you still sleep? Plagues and famine. So I don't gotta argue. I'm not trying to argue with nobody about no Bible and about who wrote the Bible and about none of that shit. When all I know is it speaks about pestilence, plagues, and famine. And I know what's going on right now. So, like I said, to each his own. Niggas be having their priorities messed up. People still want to argue about Christianity. That's the oldest argument of all time. Nobody argues over that shit no more. And I ain't nothing. But if a person believes in the Christian faith, if that's what makes you righteous, then more power to you. Because even though we condemn Christianity and we condemn the Bible, some people still don't understand what the fuck thou shalt not kill mean. Some people still don't understand what thou shalt not bear false witness, gossip and slandering. Some people still don't understand thou shalt not commit adultery. And they still want to fuck your bitch. They want to fuck your wife. They want to fuck your man. Oh, I get it. The Bible is fake. But just so happened, it's some real shit in it. How about that? So that's why I don't argue about no religion. Whatever you rely on, that's your business. Whatever you need to boost your faith, that's your business. Whatever makes you better, that's what you do. But people still arguing about religion in 2022. That shit is irrelevant. Because I told you, you even got people in the satanic church, and they go to church every week. You got Scientology, you got a lot of shit. But everybody does what they have to do for them. And everything is not an argument. But the point is, this man said he got it from touching. So that means you can run in a hotel and you can get monkeypox. But I already knew that, in my opinion. Because they say you get it from semen, sweat. You think you get what I'm saying? Somebody saliva going in your face. Or say somebody with got monkeypox and they running their mouth. They running their mouth. That means what? Everything within their body is coming out their mouth. So if they're contaminated, their breath is contaminated. We breathe. I got to breathe in that air. Common sense. As well as they say C19 is on the uprise. We already know that part. They showed in China the other day how they already got trackers for people with it. You know they got trackers here, right? But it ain't enforced. In China, it's enforced. So somebody came into the IKEA furniture store in China, Shanghai. People trackers went off that it was a C19 victim in the store, and they started stampeding and running out the store. So they dealing with it different overseas. And it's going to be like that over here soon. But people keep thinking shit a joke till it happened to them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Stay out of people's face. People still doing the fucking most, going all over the place, public places, doing the same old shit, ain't wearing a mask, being friends with everybody, talking, partying, and then when motherfuckers end up sick, nigga, that's on you. And the thing is, I'm telling you, if you get sick, you're gonna fuck all your money up. If you get C-19 now, your ass getting sent home for 15 days, no pay. You're gonna be fucked up unless you got a lot of money in your bank account. But I'm just telling y'all, the plagues are taking off. And y'all should know the colder it get, the more people be in the house. The more people hang around each other, the colder it get. Why you think last time when the C-19 was announced and it went hectic and they shut it down, it was what? Winter time. And they told you what? You couldn't be around your family. You can't see your peoples. You can't do this. You on lockdown. Because they know the winter time is when it really spread. Because everybody's up under each other. And school coming back. So if you think this whole monkeypox pandemic is not going to shake up all of the school systems in America, you sadly mistaken. They're going, the monkey going to shake up the school system and C-19. And then that's how they're going to stick it to you again and making you have to watch your kids so you can't work and get paid. Unless you got money for a babysitter, you're going to be stuck babysitting again. But these were all tactics to keep you broke. Man, I'm telling you, they're not playing. This shit taking off. My whole point of this story is I said that, in my opinion, you can get it other than sex and gay sex. Those are just, I say, fake remedies they put out there to make you think that's the only way you can get it. So you'll say, well, I ain't gay. I ain't got to worry about getting it. Or I'm a female. I ain't got to worry about getting it. But the whole time, you touching dirty knobs. You touching all type of shit in public that nasty people touch. You're touching money, cash. When you go swipe your card and you got to put in your PIN, look how many people touch that fucking PIN, them PIN numbers. Come on now, stop playing. You can get that shit many ways. You in an Uber, a Lyft. You don't know how that person you in a car with. You see, do you understand how this shit can spread easy? That's how easy it can spread, not just by no sex. So anytime they announce something, I pay attention. And when they say something, I think opposite. Like when they told people to go in the parking lot, like I said before, with that C-19 shit, people was in parking lots getting in back streets, outside, fake ass hospitals outside, getting shit jammed up their nose. I ain't do that shit. Because I know when you seek medical attention, you go to a doctor, a hospital, or somebody has to be reputable doing the work. So if some shit happened, I can backtrack and say, well, Dr. So-and-so did this to me. He made me put that thing on my nose. I didn't have C-19, so I went to his office. Shit like that. You had people lined up around corners, getting shit jammed up their nose. And then next thing you know, a lot of people had C-19. So in my opinion, in my stupid ass opinion, when a lot of people was going to those places to get that shit jammed in their nose, those are the people that they gave it to them, in my opinion. Also, when I started realizing the people that was doing it, they was hiding their faces, because remember, it was mask on. So people was getting shit put up their nose, and you ain't even know who was doing it. They was taking people from one state, put them in another state. They was playing musical chairs where they had people from New York swabbing people in Florida. They had people in Florida swabbing people in Virginia. They had people in California swabbing people in Ohio. Shit like that. They had people from the military doing swabbing. Man, I ain't playing no shit like that. You ain't sticking nothing up my nose. That's me. But a lot of people, y'all did that shit because you just do whatever you told to do. Hey. But my point is, you don't know what the fuck was on that swab when it gets stuck in your nose. So that's all I'm saying. Whatever they say, I do opposite most of the time until I do my research. That's just me. I do things on my own time. I don't do things when they tell me to do it. That's with life, period. I don't do nothing when nobody tell me. I do it when it's the right time. So let's keep it pushing. All right. I already showed y'all this, how to use cell phones to break in cars. Now let's go into this right here. Because we spoke about this yesterday. Another number one thing in America right now is kids being snatched. Yesterday, I was telling y'all about the 15-year-old that went missing in Virginia. They found the 15-year-old girl in Arizona yesterday. All the way in fucking Arizona from Virginia. How the fuck did she get to Arizona? And mind you, she didn't even have no cell phone. All she had was Wi-Fi, and she was known to always be in her crib, always be in her room. See, that's what I'm telling people. I spoke about this before. When your kids on this technology, they're in a room, you don't know what the fuck going on. Little do you know, you go to work one day and somebody done finessed your kid to go for a ride with them. Let's go get some ice cream. Let's go shopping. Whatever. You come home, your child gone, and you don't even know. Somebody done finessed your child and got them in a whole nother state. That shit is going on right now as we speak. So that's why to show y'all, the FBI locates 121 missing kids, child trafficking victims. That's just recent. And they also found up to 200 adults, because not only are children being trafficked, also grown-ass people, mostly women. Trafficking mostly deals with women and little boys. This is how some women, you could be walking up the block one day and a van could pull up on you and snatch your ass up in the van. What you gonna do when you walking and you're lacking and 4 niggas hop out and grab your ass? The shit is real. Once again, there's something else that's going to increase once it start getting dark early and it get cold. Never forget, the number one things in America right now is trafficking, fentanyl overdoses. Those are the number 2 top things in America that's aimed at people, regular, normal people. So understand that, God forbid, if somebody get a teenager or child of yours, they don't got no social on them, they don't got no ID, and they just jacked up somewhere in the fucking basement. How you gonna find them? And I'm trying to tell you, due to DoorDash, Grubhub, all these other apps, somebody can have your child somewhere you'll never know, and they could just order them food offline all day just to just stuff them and keep them full, keep them in order. But they keep them alive, but they keep their ass hidden somewhere. And for those that watched The Chi, they showed you that last season. How the girl Keisha got kidnapped from one of her teachers. She was flirting with an older teacher, and the older teacher kidnapped her ass and had her in the goddamn basement. And he was going to work every day like it wasn't shit. But nobody knew where Keisha was at. That's the new sick world we in now, y'all. So I wanted to show y'all that. That the FBI been trying to do their little work, but you got to understand that 121 people compared to as big as America is, that ain't really nothing. But they did locate a few missing kids and some missing adults. So that's part of what's going on. Also, let's go into some more effed up news. Now, look. Kraft Heinz recall over 5,000 Capri Suns for possible cleaning solution contamination, saying that it's fucking cleaning solution in the Capri Suns. Sounds like to me like somebody trying to take some kids out. You heard about that saying what's in the Kool-Aid. Well, it looked to me like, you see, looked to me like some kids been trying to get poisoned. But I thought all this stuff was inspected by the FDA. Remember a couple of weeks ago, did we not talk about the story where the Food and Drug Administration pulled up on that girl house for selling that pink sauce? But why the fuck they ain't putting up on Capri Sun and Kraft for the shit they doing? How the fuck is cleaning solution in juice, y'all? Packaged up and shipped to your kids. Y'all know as kids, a lot of us was raised on Capri Sun. Capri Sun is actually was supposed to be one of the best juices to give your kids, other than High C and Hawaiian Punch. The point is, how did cleaning solution get in it? See? Hold up. Now let me get back to what you was talking about, Yak, because I don't want to lose that. You was talking about the trafficking. One of the strip joints down the block here was owned by Russians. They raided it and got 26 women who didn't speak any English, and it was totally trafficked for sex. Exactly. And the Russians are the number one people doing it in America. It's the foreigners. They're the number one people. The people that's dealing with the trafficking, they're not from here. So they will snatch your ass up so quick. But what the bro just said, they're specifically getting foreigners in some situations too, because they can't speak English. They can't tell. Because one thing that will never die in America is prostitution. And now prostitution is done different. Before it was outside. Now prostitution is indoors. That's why I told you it's easier for them to kidnap a female and handcuff your ass somewhere and make you turn tricks. What you gonna do? You're handcuffed. Nobody know where you at, and they got guns to your head making you turn tricks and prostitute yourself. What you gonna do? Well, that's what sex trafficking is. That's what trafficking is. That is the new form of prostitution. And the number one money maker is always going to be the selling of, you know what? The oldest hustle in the world is prostitution. Is that not also in the book? We already know about that. But my point is, prostitution never going to stop. They just change how it's done. That's why with all these spas and see, a lot of people got legit with their prostitution. I know for a fact that even Africans are owning strip clubs now. A lot of these strip clubs you see, they're owned by foreigners. It's a lot of shit going on, y'all. But anyway, right? Salute to the bro for that statement. How did cleaning solution get in Capri Suns? Was it on purpose? Was it by mistake? Knowing that this is going straight to kids. Remember a couple months ago, they found scrap metal in Minute Maid. They found scrap metal in Lifesavers. All of these kid products shit found. When we was young, they was putting razor blades in apples on Halloween. See that? That's right. That's right. Even in the bank, you got to spot out sex traffic. Exactly, man. It's real out here, y'all. It's real. We're gonna talk about that some more. But these tainted products keep coming on the shelf. Y'all ain't noticing that trend? Because this was trending yesterday too. Over 13,000 pounds of frozen pizza was recalled due to metal. Metal on a fucking pizza. Is all this shit just sloppiness, coincidence? Where the fuck is the FDA at? They on top of every fucking thing else. This is what the American public has to deal with. Not only are you being overpriced for shit, then when you buy some shit, you might fuck around and die from the shit you buying. And it's like these companies are not being held accountable. So I just wanted to show y'all this shit going on the same exact time. Tainted fucking juice for your kids. And you know kids love pizza. Tainted pizza. Showing y'all, man. It's a lot of bullshit going on right now. A lot of bullshit. So miss me with all of that. I just had to show y'all that shit right there because it's getting nasty out here. And all of this applies with this food. Everything is targeted towards food. Also, they said it's a massive heat wave about to touch down in the South, in the Midwest. They say temperatures about to be touching 106, 110, all of that. And like I said, in my opinion, that's the heat wave to help destroy the crops. And y'all already know what happened when the crops don't grow. We already seen all those dead cows in the Midwest. And another thing I'm noticing, most states in the South and Midwest, highly populated with melanated people, they're the number one targets. I said, wow. Another heat wave. September on the way, and it's about to be another extreme heat wave. But it's crazy how they can tell you what's about to happen like they're the ones guard. They telling you it's about to be a major heat wave. Do these niggas own a universal oven or some shit? Are they about to put the heat on hell outside? Yeah, we know about hot. But I'm saying, they always know about this drastic killing weather about to pull up. Because they saying this heat wave going to take a lot of lives. They saying it's gonna create a lot of strokes, a lot of sickness. But the number one thing I know, the heat wave is gonna cook them fucking crops, and it's gonna slaughter some of them animals. So it looked to me like this food crisis, it looked like it's getting help to me. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Salute to the people that's here. We still cooking this morning. We still cooking. We still here. Episode 244. Who up in here? Before I do a recap and get out of here. What's up, y'all? Jay Goodbar, what up? That's right. Crime going up in the Midwest. That's a fact. It's going up everywhere, y'all. In certain communities. All of this applies to the apocalypse. And they said within the apocalypse, it was supposed to be race wars, all type of stuff. But I'm going to be real. I don't even see no race war coming. I see another war coming. That's what I see. My opinion. Because to me, it looked like all other races, they laying low right now. They laying low, hiding, getting their shit in order. They out the way. At least that's what the news trying to make it look like. Yeah, that's what's up. We got melanin. We can withstand heat. That's a fact. Bad weather really actually attacks people who are not healthy. Those are the people that catch heat waves, dehydrate. They dehydrated, don't drink enough water, too much salt in their body, high blood pressure, all that sugar. Like the heat wave affects certain people, but not everybody. That's a fact. A lot of stuff is gonna come down to your health nowadays, man. Your health is your first line of defense now. That's like, put it like this: if your health never been important to you, this is the most time ever where your health has to be taken seriously. Put it like, I'll just say that, y'all. A lot of people are going to suffer just because of their health. They're going to pay worse. We seen that also with C-19. The people who wasn't healthy, most of them died. The people that wasn't strong enough to fight, they died. That's just the facts of what happened. So right now, more than ever, your health means everything. Especially, I'm always going to stress the number one thing you have to do if you don't do nothing else, you have to drink a lot of water. You have to. You got to. If you still going a day without water, 2-3 days without water, you need to stop that shit. You're killing yourself. That's all I'm going to tell you. Your brain, your heart, all your important organs need water. Or that's most. You show me a person who got a bad liver, I'll show you a person that ain't drink water like that. You show me a person with bad kidneys, I'll show you a person that ain't drink water like that. Next time you see somebody going to dialysis, or a person that got a bad kidney, a bad liver, ask them, did they drink a lot of water before they got sick? I'm telling you, most of them was just drinking alcohol, beer, 40s, sodas out their ass, 2 liter after 2 liter after 2 liter. All those sweet ass juices, Kool-Aid. You get to a certain age, guess what happened? That liver, that shit start shutting down. And kidneys, them shit start drying the fuck out. Because you ain't been putting enough water in your body. But that's a whole nother topic, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you don't drink water, you shorten your days. This nigga clown. Who else up in here? I used to work at Hershey's Candy Company, and what happened is they run the product so much they don't stop the machines and the screens break down and get into the chocolate. Yeah, sometimes that does happen. That does happen at the factory sometimes. That does happen. But that it's still supposed to be them inspectors on that line, or it's people on the line that strategically watches for those defaults like that. But I do understand sometimes it does get through the line and packaged up and shipped off without them knowing. But we know it's people, that's their job to watch all of that stuff. But that's what it is. Who else up in here? Well, I ain't gonna say in your situation, Annette, it's not from lack of drinking water, but in a lot of people, it is. Like I'm saying, the people that I knew that used to drink beer a lot back in the day, or used to drink, and their kidneys shut down and they're on dialysis, a lot of them, they wasn't drinking water. But I'm never gonna say all, you know what I'm saying? That would be, you know what I'm saying, stupidity. I'm not a doctor. Who else up on here? That's a fact, John Shaft. A lot of them cows died from that heat wave a couple weeks ago. And that, you got to remember that food, those cows, what, you know what I'm saying? Some of them cows is going to be food for the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, y'all know the food go in seasons. So they got to raise the cows in a certain season so they'll be ready for sale in a certain season. So those cows that we seen dying, they're not going to be ready for a certain season, which we can assume that those are things going to help with that food shortage. You feel me? But yeah. What else? Anybody? Let me see what else going on in here. I'm paying attention today. That's what's up, bro. Salute, Yak. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it going, bro. I'm trying to keep it going out here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it going, y'all. But like I said, I don't take no day for granted. So long as, you know what I'm saying, long as I got time and I'm able to do what I do, I'm gonna keep doing it. But like I said, I don't take none of this shit for granted, man. I don't know when none of this shit might come to an end. It's just reality, y'all. It's just reality. You know? Salute doing that, you know what I'm saying? You know we family, man. I'm gonna tell people like that, man. Don't stop taking stuff for granted, man. Ain't nothing guaranteed no more in this world, y'all. I'm just being real with y'all. Ain't nothing guaranteed. I don't care what you got, what you think you doing, where you think you going, what you about to have. Man, you might not even have your life tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Angel? What's up? That's right. Eat a lot of vegetables. You still got grown people don't eat vegetables. I be tripping off that. People still be getting they be getting Chinese food with no vegetables. I don't want no onions. I don't want no. People still grown as hell don't eat vegetables, man. You need to stop that shit, man. How you gonna tell your kids to eat vegetables and you don't eat vegetables? Remember, sometimes you gotta do what's right for your body. Sometimes it ain't just about you. Sometimes, man, that's just what it is. You gotta do what's right for your body, even though some shit you might not like. You just gotta get it in. You gotta get in your system. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But you got a lot of grown ups still don't eat vegetables, man. Oh shit, man. Grow up, man. Grow up. What up? That's right. Broccoli, my best friend. That's right. Broccoli once a week, man. At least once a week. Broccoli and string beans, man. That's the simplest vegetable to eat real quick. Just throw some butter on it and season it up a little bit. You straight. You know what I'm saying? And some people only eat salad when they put like 3 packs of dressing on it. Some people only eat salad when that shit drenched out. They be eating ranch sauce. That ain't no salad. You eating ranch. Got all that ranch on that salad, man. But you got to put the greens in you, though, man. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that because you gonna feel bad. Anyway, man, I'm gonna do a recap, y'all. I'm gonna slide out of here, yo. Ain't too much to talk about today, y'all. I said what I had to say, so if you ain't catch it, catch that replay. But I will tell you that Mariah Carey did get her door kicked in. Good thing she wasn't home. And like I said, y'all know everything that going in America is a fad, is trendy. So when people start getting hip, you know, when the thugs on the street start getting hip and say, you know, so and so, and then they went to Mariah Carey crib. Oh, for real? Damn, we need to go up to somebody's crib, and they're gonna try to find them a crib to go in, and then it just go on and it go on and go on. Then next thing you know, every gated community is under target. That's why I be telling people, it don't matter if you got no ring on your door, that don't mean nothing. Because the ring still gotta call the police. And now being that everybody and everything is masked on, people don't care about that camera stuff. That's why you see most of the crime now is happening fresh on camera, and people are still getting away. But it's a good thing that she wasn't home. You know what I'm saying? Good thing she wasn't home because she could have been a hellified victim. So be on point, especially women that live by yourself. Be on point because they are picking and choosing their targets strategically. They only want easy targets. That's it. They don't want no target with a fight. They don't want no target that might seem hard. And that's another thing you'll know. I'm gonna show you another trend. That's why these people that do home invasions, they're not quick to try to break in somebody's White House. You know why? Because a lot of white people be strapped. It's a bigger chance of a white person blowing your brains out trying to break in their house. So they rather pick an easy target. That's just what it is. Most white people are strapped, especially in the South. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. They got some AR-15s in the crib. They waiting for you to come through that door. And they teach their wife to shoot, their son to shoot, everybody in the house know how to shoot. And they know that. So that's why they pick their victims strategically. They don't want to fight a gunfight. You get what I'm saying? That's why you got to be on point. So we'll see. Most likely Mariah Carey gonna sell that property. I don't think she's gonna stay there. I don't think I want to stay nowhere with somebody that kicked at my shit and ran through my shit when I wasn't home. But that's that on that. Also, I touched on Nipsey Hussle and how niggas been clout chasing him since he died. Ain't nobody really putting no real work in this man's name. Ain't nobody really stood 10 toes down, stood tall, and rep Nipsey correctly. But every now and then, somebody find a way to clout chase off his name and follow his wave to try to trend. And in my opinion, I might be wrong. You can curse me out, but it looked to me like Nipsey wasn't really fucking with none of them like that. Now, remember, being cool with somebody and fucking with somebody is two different things. It looked to me like Nipsey wasn't letting none of the rappers in his immediate circle like that. He had his own things going on. Endorsement deals with Puma, clothing line, marathon store, buying property, teaching about eating healthy, portraying the role of a man loving his woman and kids. He was doing everything right, in my opinion. But it seemed to me like the men that do things right get the most slander. That's what it seemed like to me. And this man, Crack 100, has went so far to say that he got a tape on Nipsey Hussle and gay activity that we did not see yet. We didn't even see the grainy footage. We did not even see a screenshot. And he always has to slander somebody's name. If they loved, he slandered them. And when they hated, like 6ix9ine, he co-signs them. You see how he backwards? That's why, in my opinion, I told you that nigga smell like bacon to me. Ain't nothing gangster about Wack 100, in my opinion, nigga. Ain't nothing gangster about him. He's just a nigga that been in the gym. That's it. That's it. So them niggas try to put out, not only did they strategically try to push Game album during this whole Nipsey Hussle trial, Game been back touring, trying to trend all of that. Both of Wack 100 artists, Game and Ray J, making videos, dropping albums, doing verses. Both of them been trying to trend during Nipsey Hussle whole debacle, doing this whole thing with Nipsey Hussle going to court. They've been trying to stay ahead of the game in the news faction. I told you, some people know how to play the internet game. They know how to cock block your trend. They know how to ride your trend wave. That's what these niggas been doing the whole time. And strategically, when Nipsey Hussle about to get the star, the Game, magically, he got a new album out at the same time. And he thought he was going to drop that Drillmatic album with that Nipsey Hussle verse on it. But Atlantic Records said, hell no, nigga. You ain't going to get clout off Nipsey. Not off this one, you ain't, nigga. Not off this one. And Wack 100 tried to lie and say that Black Sam, Nipsey brother, was hating on him and hating on Game. They wasn't fucking hating. Nigga, you was clout chasing. And as you see, according to TMZ, Wack 100 allegation isn't entirely accurate. Sources close to Nipsey Hussle's family say the late rapper's label, Atlantic Record, was confused by his allegation, okayed that track, and said put it. You get what I'm saying? Like it was cool for them to put it out. Like his family said, go ahead and put it out. Like him and Nipsey was so tight, him and the Game. They was cool, but they wasn't that tight like that. And he been clout chasing Nipsey ever since he died. Because Game didn't want to see nobody blow up since he wasn't that man, that nigga no more. He even hated on 40 Glock. He hated on everybody. He's a fucking hater. G-Unit hater, hating ass nigga. He nigga even hating on Dr. Dre. Nigga hate on niggas that put him. He's a fucking hater. And birds of a feather flock together. Why you think Game and Wack 100 run together? They both fucking haters. And nigga, this ain't the early 2000s. That beef rapping is dead. Nigga try to hate on Eminem for clout. You see what happened to Machine Gun Kelly? The last nigga tried to diss Eminem. That nigga doing punk rock now. So by the Game trying to diss Eminem, that ain't gonna do shit. You clout chasing, nigga. It's over with. These niggas don't understand that rap shit is dead, especially that old rap. Niggas still trying to beef on tracks. Nigga, that shit corny, man. The shit is corny. It's corny, man. It's just whack. Anyway, man, we out of here, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. I'm done with these niggas. I ain't wasting my time on this shit. Also, ASAP Rocky, he about to do jail time, y'all. His own homeboy, ex-friend, ASAP RELLI, is testifying on him in court, pressing full charges, and he wants to get paid. He says that ASAP Rocky bust 2 shots at him, and the fragments went in his body. He can't work. He is stressed. He can't make no money, and he trying to get paid, and he trying to send ASAP Rocky up the river. It's going down. ASAP going to jail. It's sad. He probably tried to pay the boy off so he won't go to court, but that nigga want ASAP locked up, man. So I'm just showing y'all the time we in right now. Also showing y'all the streets are over. Niggas are living for fame and the internet now. So whatever nigga got to say or do to get some money, get a couple of trends, that's what niggas gonna do. I also spoke about these 55 pounds of cocaine floating on the rivers of on the waters of Florida. Bricks upon bricks floating, $5 million worth of drugs floating around. And my point of this is to show y'all it's hard for certain drugs to get into the country, but fentanyl is all over the country. So it looked to me like they picking and choosing which drugs going to hit the hood. And I'm going to leave that at that. I'm done. I'm done. Salute to the chat. Like I said, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I'm going to holler at y'all, and I'm done. I think I did all right today. We did all right. It's either this or nothing, y'all. 50 just put out the original version of Higher was going to be on the Massacre. The songs are identical. Okay. Yeah, y'all ain't noticed that? The past 2 weeks, we've been on 50 and Murder Inc. We back into the G-Unit fucking Murder Inc. beef. I told y'all we just went backwards again. Told you they always try to have you going backwards. Now you see what I was talking about when I be talking about the past? We sitting here talking about old shit, but that's what they want us to do. You dig? 50 never gonna be the same again. Game never gonna be the same again. Not because they trash, it's because they had their time already. That's all that means. They had their time. That's that. Salute Wavy Music Group. Salute Zengar, always in the building. No doubt. Thanks for appreciating the content. What's up, Jeanette? That's right. That's right. Stay at work getting that money. That's right. What up, Sassy? Appreciate it. I appreciate all the love, all the support, y'all. Understand that. Always know that. Let me make sure I ain't forgetting nothing else. It'll come back to me. I'm still reading these. I'm still reading the chat right now. I'm scrolling. Hey, if you like Machine Gun Kelly song, that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. People like what they like. Hold up. Game this trash. Game this trash. I'll just say that. I don't know. I can't say a word. Yeah, y'all. But other than that, man, that's it, man. I ain't trying to drag on. I'll just saying y'all opinion on certain things. Do y'all think? So what y'all think about? Do y'all think Game is clout chasing? Do you think he's a clout chaser? Do you think he's trying to use Nipsey name I remember a couple months back, about a year and change, Game, that girl sued the shit out of Game for a couple $1 million. They said that boy been in a hole. But that's all allegations. What's up, Juicy Peach? That's what's up. I got the kids tapping in. That's what's up, Juicy Peach. What's up? See, that's a good mother. Watching the kids, got the kids on deck with the video on the screen. Not trying to scroll a phone while the kid in the bathtub like that other chick. You dig? That's what I'm saying, man. Being a mother's a full-time job. It's a full-time job when you being a real mother. This is what it is. Hold up. Game is nothing but Game. Facts. Yeah, man. Game is a clout chaser, man. He'll never be the same. His best song to this day will always be "This Is How We Do." That's always going to be your best song, nigga. I don't care what you say. You will never have a song on the radio like that ever again. Nigga, that's what niggas don't get through their head, man. You'll never have that again. Period. That's it. If I'm wrong, you correct me. You name us a bigger song from Game and "This Is How We Do." Come on, man. Stop it. I know music. Trust me. I know old, present, and future. I know music, period. Sonically, I know good music when I hear it. Quick. It don't even matter the genre. I tell you if it's a fire gospel song, if it's hot or not. If it's a hot pop song, I know music. And I know about shenanigans. That's why I say Nipsey was making the best music for LA, period. And consistent. He wasn't focused on dissing, beefing. Nipsey, to me, just seemed like a cool-ass dude. A cool-ass dude. That put in a lot of work. That was focused. That's what I saw. I could be wrong. But I ain't seen nobody from LA match his creativity yet. His hunger, his drive. I ain't seen nobody match it yet. Because when Nip was doing his thing, they was all laid back, watching him, waiting for him to get on the track. They wasn't doing shit. That's what they do. They wait for you to get hot. Then Snoop Dogg want you to feature. Gang want to feature. Then everybody on, you know what I'm saying? That's how they do it. In New York, same shit. You get hot, everybody want to feature. But the same niggas didn't want to put you on to help you. They want to feature now that you hot. They do the same shit. That's why some people, they smart. When they blow up, they say, nah, I ain't featuring on your shit. Fuck your album, nigga. You ain't show me no love when I first came out. I don't want to tour with you, nigga. Shit, that's how I would be. Same way on YouTube, nigga. If you a big YouTuber and you ain't support me when I got to a certain level, nigga, we ain't never linking up. We ain't never doing no business. Nigga ain't do shit for me. Nigga ain't help me or support me. But that's what niggas do. They wait till you get a name or you get a buzz or you get the popping. Then everybody want to work with you. Let's work. Let's work. Nah, fuck all that. Fuck that. Like I said, if you wasn't in the kitchen in the beginning, nigga, that's it. Restaurant closed. That's it. What up, though, y'all? That's a fact, bro. Who else up in here? That's right. Game was about to start selling his ass in a minute. Yeah, he owed $7 million to that girl. That's right. I ain't never forget that. Ever since he owed that girl that money, he been reaching. Y'all still be thinking they still think these people are rich and they straight. Yeah, they got a little change, but they got a lot of high ass bills too. And when you owe $7 million, nigga, that's a lot of money to have over your head. So he gotta always do whatever. Game been trying to get back popping for the past couple of years. The shit still ain't working because people like Nipsey was in his way. Draco the Ruler, he just got killed at the show. He was starting to pop. Nigga Slim 400, he was popping. He dead. Come on, man. You always going to see the same thing. It's the old rappers that got the big deals, that been in the industry. They the ones still be struggling to make hits. Then the up-and-coming talent that be popping, they always try to get in their graces. They always try to use them up. They try to get around them. The boosters, the springboard their career back. Come on, man. Why y'all think Jim Jones and Mano had to come together? Because they both didn't break no new talent. So they had to come together. Come on, man. It's shit evident. I'm done with all this shit, y'all. What up, y'all? I'm about to be out. I'm still reading the chat. What's up, Valerie? Good to see you. Tiana, what's up, Tiana? Mish, what's up, Mish? Also, let me not forget the other yesterday and one day last week. I gotta give R. Martin a shout out for the donation and Kendall Burgess for the donation. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all support. Thanks a lot. Everything is appreciated. And I'm gonna keep turning up. I'm gonna keep turning up. I got more things in store, but like I say, certain things ain't got to be in season. I think I did good enough for the summer. Now we got the fall and the winter coming in. Trust me. But yeah, though, y'all, that's that on that. Go pull up the Gang 1994 album, bro. That's a classic album. Real shit. I know music. I ain't saying it ain't. He probably do got some fire. Now the Gang got fire. He could rap. He got fire. I mean, he could rap. I ain't gonna take that from him, bro. It's just that his time is up. You know why his time is up, bro? Because he put too much energy into beefing. He always wanted to beef and be negative. Beefing and success don't mix, y'all. You know that yet. Beefing and getting money on the block don't mix. It just don't. You got to be one or the other. You're only supposed to beef when it's time to defend your shit. Or, you know what I'm saying? But beefing for clout, that shit played out. And actually, you rub more people the wrong way. And then the people that you don't got beef with, they look at you like, well, shit, what if you fall out with me? He gonna want to come at me. What if we don't agree on something? He gonna want to come at me. So people that's always beefing, they're not considered good for business. And therefore, you'll close a lot of doors because you always want to beef. You get put in the beef category. That's just what it is. So that's why when we see Game, we know 9 times out of 10, it's some beef cooking somewhere. You know that. And he let the beef take away from him being a good artist, for real, a good rapper. Just being honest. That's my opinion. Beef, it never wins, y'all. It never wins. It went for a little while, but it ain't going. You can't build a solid empire of beefing because you're going to create way more enemies. That's just how it works. Yeah, Hate It or Love It. Yeah, that's one of his biggest songs too. Hate It or Love It. Both of them with 50 Cent. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here, man. I chopped it up. I'm scrolling. Thank you, Miss Jackie, once again. Salute to John Shad. But I gave my opinion. Like I said, Mariah Carey got her crib kicked in. She is not the first or the last. Home invasions are on the rise. Home invasions are trending all in America. Make sure you don't get your door kicked in, and make sure you don't be bragging about where you about to go and you ain't home because somebody watching. Know that. Also, watch the company you keep because the one you call your friend, you might have to pop some shots at them, and then they might go to court on your ass. And now ASAProcky, he might not be around his baby, and he gonna miss Rihanna for a little while, depending on when he get the time. Also, the word of the day, the number one message of the day is don't leave no baby in no bathtub. Not for 10 seconds. Don't be stupid like this woman right here. That's all I'm saying. And don't be all in people's face and trying to be all over the place when you got people walking around with monkeypox, because now the CDC said you can get it through the spread of direct contact touching objects, including fabrics and surfaces. But I could have sworn they told us in history they gave the natives smallpox through blankets. So that's why I told you I was never going to forget that. So when they said you can't get the monkeypox only through sex, in my mind, bullshit. Because it's already in history, I gave it to the natives in blankets, fabric. So they can put the monkeypox in fabric, allegedly, or it can just get in fabric. Somebody that got monkeypox could be sleeping under some covers somewhere, basic shit. You could be on an airplane and the person next to you got something. Or the person that had it was sitting in that chair, in that fabric, and now you sitting there. So now the CDC said you can catch it many ways. And this is going to create a real pandemic. Believe that. Believe that. Other than that, man, I'm done. I just had to do a quick recap. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Salute to all of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all pulling up, being consistent. Salute, Colleen. Thanks for tapping in. If you new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the all notification bell, and your comment is appreciated, and people know I holler back. Also, don't forget to add me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I will be turning up on all platforms. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast Air Hustling by For No Fame on Anchor and Spotify, TuneIn, Podcast Addict. And like I said, I got some things I'm planning. I'm going to be turning up on all platforms. Y'all make sure y'all in the loop. Other than that, I'm For No Fame. This episode 244, and I'm about to get out of here. Y'all make sure y'all have a good day. Y'all stay strong. Y'all stay blessed up out here. I appreciate all of y'all. What up, Hulk? Y'all stay focused. Y'all stay right. Y'all stay strong, man. I'm about to get out of here. Y'all one.